But before we take a break, we are receiving reports of a mass casualty event in Nairobi following a school fire at Ofafa Jericho. Now, doctors at Metropolitan Hospital, that's in Buruburu, say the facility has so far received about 50 patients and there is a dire need for support. We're now joined on phone by Dr. Kanyenje Kakombe, who's the CEO and Managing Director of Metropolitan Hospital. Dr. Thank you for speaking to us on short notice. Maybe paint a picture for us of what the situation is at your hospital at the moment.
We are very busy, Dan, but things are under control. We received 50 young men who had were reported to have been involved in a fire incident at their school. From what we've learned, they were trying to put out a fire, and in the process, they inhaled smoke. So none has external burns. Most of them is injury due to smoke inhalation.
All right, Dr. And is there any who you feel or you as the hospital feel is in some kind of danger? Are there any kind of casualties who are at risk cases at the moment?
No, no one has severe injuries. A few will need admission for about 24 hours, but we believe all of them are out of danger. The rest of them will be sent back to school once they have been fully attended to.
Okay, and Dr. We do know that Metropolitan Hospital is having, like you've said, about 50 young men. Is there any other facility around that is also handling other patients from this incident? And in addition to that, what kind of assistance does your hospital need at this point, if any?
Not to my knowledge. We believe all of them are here, but we also have help from quite a number of facilities in Nairobi. Avenue are here, Nairobi Men are here, Mpisha are here. And I've received calls from assistance from various other institutions. Red Cross are with us, so we are managing. We're managing. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And just in closing,
so we have the capacity to manage, and many of our doctors have come back to work, and our nurses. So with the teams from the various facilities in Nairobi, we are in a good place. Kenyans should not be worried about the situation. It's under control.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. I was actually going to ask you to just give some sense of affirmation that, you know, things are looking, or how things are, and in terms of just for the parents who may be getting the information now, or guardians, relatives, and the likes, of whether they need to be concerned or worried about the same.
They shouldn't be. One, the incident at the school is under control, so we are not expecting anyone else. It's not an ongoing incident. We are not expecting any more victims from the school. And secondly, the ones we have brought, from a medical point of view, they are not in danger. The great majority will actually leave to go back to home or back to school tonight. The few who need admission basically will need admission for observation, just to make sure that everything is okay.
Thank you very much.
Should worry. We are not worried.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. And you know, your message of affirmation should go a long way in just calming any nerves that may have been created by this, and just for avoidance of doubt and avoidance of assumption, for those who may be joining us at this point, it's the breaking news we have is that there has been a fire at Ofafa Jericho Boys High School, and about 50 boys, according to Metropolitan Hospital Managing Director, have been taken there for treatment. He says they are not in danger, in terms of their lives are not in danger. Some may need to be admitted for at least 24 hours because the major impact here has been over smoke inhalation. There are none, according to the CEO, who have external burns. And so they were apparently, according to the brief he's received, they were trying to put out a fire at the school, and then it seems things did not go as hoped. But he says that from the reports he's received as well, that the fire at the school is under control, has been contained, the situation has been contained, and he says what's most important at this point is that the 50 boys who are at the hospital, that is at Metropolitan Hospital in Buruburu, are safe. Their lives are safe. Some may actually be going back to school, are likely to actually go back to school tonight, and others may have to be admitted for at least 24 hours. And definitely we shall be following up this story to give you more details tomorrow.